Morning folks, we're actually going to witness an eviction this morning. We had an eviction last week. This morning we've got an eviction. Who's getting evicted? Apparently some guy's been squatting in the government building over to my left and refusing to leave. So the police have just arrived. Reinforcements are just pulling up, I think, right now. Here they are. That person that refuses to leave is a certain, according to court documents, Mr. Sanook, Rashi Sanook apparently. He's hunkered down and doesn't want to leave. I mean, I get it, you know, relinquishing power is not always an easy thing to do. So yeah, Rashi's going to get chucked out, guys, on his you-know-what today. There are some vans already in there. Look, I'm not sure if they're going to bundle him in the back and rendition him to exile on the opposition benches where he belongs. Okay, I wasn't actually expecting to be on the street today, so I'm kind of happy to be so. Still have no clue about tomorrow, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. Now, time-wise, the guard change is ongoing. Now, it's a curious thing because there's no way of knowing whether or not the King's Troop are going to be at Horse Guards when I get there. What I mean by that, well, they might still be finishing up their departure. However, it's possible that they're swapping over with HCAV. Oh, wait, it's the TPD guy posing for pictures. It's possible that they are going to change over with HCAV in the afternoon. My money would be on now. I think the guard change is ongoing right now. In fact, I think as we approach Horse Guards in just a moment, we're going to see HCAV forces. I mean, it's not going to be hard to spot them, but that's what well, it's not what I'm actually hoping it, to be honest. Let's be honest, folks, it would be nice. A welcome diversion it's been over the past couple of weeks, but it's going to be great to see them back. So what do we think, people? Actually, I might have spoiled it already. I'm not sure if I turned the camera in time. Anyone want to... actually, it's pointless because by the time you write in the comments, you're going to know anyway. This is the downside to it not being live, alas. Okay, so the lifeguards are back. Which lifeguards? No idea. Let's find out. But wow. Whoa. I mean, the horse looks like an elephant compared to the oh, hold on a second. Well.
Okay.
Now, ladies, get ready for it. I didn't recognise him for a second because the fellow we're looking at the moment, one of the participants in the last 8 for the Elizabeth Cup in the famous Hyde Park Barracks video, he is back, and he hasn't been here for... I don't actually think he's been here on duty since that Hyde Park Barracks video. Was that 3 months ago, 4 months ago? But the reason he looks different, and I didn't recognise him, is that he's now sporting a beard. He is a bearded fellow now, rather like me, actually, in fact. Gosh. Now, which monster horse is he on, I wonder? No idea. What do we think, folks? I mean, actually, what I might leave it for you all to guess, because that kind of helps with the community participation, like, you know, figure out which horse is which, right? I mean, I'm kind of looking at the heel, and I've kind of got an idea of which one it is. But look at the difference, folks. I mean, look at what we're looking at now compared to what we were looking at when I was last here, which was the day before yesterday. Complete night and day. Not just in terms of, you know, the horse being closer to the colour of night, but even size-wise. So it's great to see this particular trooper back here. Let's have a little look at the list. I'm a bit rusty from memory with matching the names. Let's have a quick look. Right. Now, I think that that horse is is Octave. I thought for a second we had the PM's little convoy coming this way. They're actually coming out. Some other important people, no idea who, other important folks have just emerged onto Whitehall. It wasn't actually the PM, probably some senior MOD or police officials, I would think. Not quite loud enough, etc. But wow, that is what you call a massive horse. I'm going to toss it in the air. I'm reasonably certain to call it as being Octave. Pretty sure this horse is Octave. Looking at the hoof number, yeah, about 95% sure. I mean, I'll leave it to you folks to do what you need to do with the comments, but that's what my money is on, to be quite honest with you. And to be honest, in addition, it's been a while since we've seen this giant horse here. I mean, he really is an absolutely glorious animal. Aren't you? Yes, you are. Inside, we've still got the King's Trooper lined up at the back. So the first group have left. So that means you've still got another group to come out. I will try, if I can, I mean I have no idea because it's a little bit busy to be running in and out. I'll try if I can to capture them. The last two ladies heading off. I mean, they're not even mounted ready to leave yet. But the lifeguards got in dismounted and got their boxman and the chitsman, we're looking at now, and the gatesman, who's behind me, on really fast, didn't they? I mean, wow. That was a pretty speedy changeover they did. The back is absolutely chocker this morning. I guess word has gotten out that the King's Troop are going to leave and will not be back for at least 2 or 3 months. Those dates have been listed as late November through into December, which will be interesting, but I've already been hearing otherwise from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So I don't know, guys. We're going to have to wait and see on that one. Let's just say that it's highly likely they'll be back, but by no means guaranteed. I mean, the interesting thing, if I stand right back, put the camera up, is that it's really, really busy as usual. I mean, not really a great surprise. We're still in, of course, in summertime, not that you believe it from the weather. This is the first day it hasn't rained yet in 3 days. And this is what we've got, guys. This is the kind of the numbers that we're looking at flooding along here. It's a lot of people now. And we've got other groups arriving from in the distance, which is the Trafalgar Square end. Golly, golly, golly. I'm just thinking actually which trooper is more likely to massively school any idiot that decides to annoy him. Okay. Here they go. The ladies are leaving. So we kind of caught it, I guess. They mounted up real fast because there were no horses in the arch in the stables. Less than 90 seconds ago. Curious. Okay, so they're out. They are done. Finished. Finito. At least for the time being, anyway. But this is key. Hopefully, we'll see them soon. Right, Trooper number 2 and Giant Horse number 2. Now, I'm not obviously directly in front, so for the moment, guys, I can't even attempt to pick up the hoof number. One thing I can tell you, though, looking immediately, is that the hooves are very, very, very clean. Now, I don't think they've been re-stamped, but they've certainly been polished and cleaned up a little bit, I can tell you that. Because normally I can't see or read the numbers with a naked eye. That might be because I've got dreadful eyesight, or it might just be because they're a bit of a mush. But this morning, at the other end, yeah, I didn't even need to pull out the other phone and take a picture. It was just there, right in my face. Hence me quickly announcing that I believe it to be Octave at the other end. This one. Actually, wait, folks. I might be able to see it side on if I use the camera on there. Not entirely convinced. I like to be at least sort of, 85-90% certain before I name. It's that way. You guys don't need to correct me in the comments. Not that I mind that. I mean, it's better that we get it correct in the end. So far, we're doing well at. Let's have a little look. The thing is, for some reason, my phone always tries to cast to a TV these days, which is odd because it's actually never casted to a TV. One time. Okay, this is curious. The hoof number, as I'm looking at it, begins with a 0. And why is that curious? Well, because I don't actually remember ever seeing a 0. Then again, maybe my mind is messy. If the horse actually looks at us, I might well be thinking it's Radon. Oh. She's like, nope, I don't want to look at you. I don't want to. But yes, it is, ladies and gents. It is indeed the one and only. Oh, no, completely out of the box. Okay, he didn't like something then. That was interesting. I'm not sure what it was that the trooper didn't like, but there's something that he gestured toward them. You all saw it. Not really sure what that was, but... Right. Meanwhile, here come the rest of the troopers, and, most importantly of all, ladies and gents, we have a long guard.
On the white line, please.
Look at this. A magnificent long guard. That's probably the closest we've actually ever had the horse come to us. Gosh. That's really, really close, isn't it? Superb. Got the best spot this morning, people. Oi, one of them just slipped, didn't fall, slipped. By the way, there's a ton of place. Look, 5 came out the tunnel, another 3 out the front. There's 8 in total. And that's the reason, guys. A magnificent lifeguard long guard. Here comes the NCO. Take the colours. Sure, it's enough. One other person is filming this that I can see. Loads of people here today, but they're all focusing on Radon. Understandably, but again, standing in one place for a few hours to get perhaps a single bite. My cup of tea. I was just wondering actually whether the gatesman might have come out, because he walked to the arch but then turned around and went back again. That's a real pleasant surprise, folks. I had no clue there was going to be a long guard this morning. In fact, it's actually very rare for long guard to be at the end of the week. It's only midweek, typically on a Wednesday.
From the right into number 1.
It sounds to me like it's an all-male affair. I'm 99% certain the gatesman and tripsman are male. This entire line of troopers are male. The trumpet is male, NCO is male, and the 2 boxmen are male. Okay, so no solo. Horse just ran off. What happened there? Horse just ran off. The trumpet didn't even have a moment to give his lovely solo. Back to those massive whack, twang noises when the troopers dismount. Not quite as elegant as young ladies, but then again the young ladies are a lot lighter, as is their kit. So completely understandable that the clunky clanky sounds we didn't get with the King's troop. Several, in fact, of the troopers are sporting a beard. It might be hard to recognise some of your favourites, ladies. Fellow closest to us. Beard.
From the right, on single file.
They've brought over an absolute army of beauties here. They all look pretty much the same size. Oh, just told somebody to my right to get down off the wall. Good to hear. And there we have it. And the crowd that were watching this out the back obviously a lot of people were aware the HCAV was coming back this morning, is enormous. I know I will often emphasise just how many people there are about to come through, but wait for it. Bearing in mind the front was already busy, you saw it. Look how many officers we've got here. 5 there and 3 more on my right. And here it comes, folks. An absolute ton of people. Let's get ourselves to the front before it happens, otherwise we're going to get stuck. It's a funny thing, you know. On the one hand, I'm very much tempted to spend some time in front of Raden, but my money, weird as it might sound, is on this being the right choice. Not only that, I know the trooper, and he will not take any nonsense at all. Squeeze through. Oh goodness me, we're back, folks. The gatesman is already at the front. I was not expecting that. Straight out into the massive throng of people. And he did, we just heard it off camera, he did say, make way. Oh, is that a French headbutt? Not a lot of people know that they've nicknamed this horse Mélenchon in the stables. He often prefers to hold his head to the left. Boom, boom. Mélenchon Rose. Okay. Tourist reactions to HCAV horses, volume 1. Oh, he's back. Gosh, I mean, standing here now in front of this horse, I'd forgotten how big they are, folks. Absolutely massive. It's okay, don't worry. And the gate, guys, look. There's the horse, there's the gate. And they're just standing there when they come out, look. It's what we've got the squid.
No, you're not.
Kind of already in pole position. Gosh, if we'd been at the end of the tunnel, it would take us another 15 minutes to get to the front. Austin did an attempt to buy it, and they're still panicking and recoiling in. Sorry guys for the hands and the heads, we're going to have a bit of that this morning, alas. Right, we're finding the money spot right in front. And to be honest, given the numbers that are crowding around, it's probably better if I don't try and move. It's okay.
I'm just taking a picture.
Because he said it's so big, and the second it moves, everyone recoils. What a squish it this morning. The thing is he hungry? The reason I'm thinking this end is better is that Raden is very, very chill until exposed to a lot of padding and just the general annoyance. Now she's only just come back, so I don't think she's. I don't think at the other end Raden's going to be doing an Arnie for the moment. Oh. The horse just slathered all over her top. At least I hope that's what the white stains are.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, don't worry. It's absolutely fine.
I just don't want to push him. I look back in the video, folks, were the white stains all over the top when she went up to the horse, or did the horse slather all over? Feel good? Yeah. Except for people walking in front of the camera constantly. Of course. Yeah, I do. It hasn't been bothered yet. What age?
Lovely, my group, follow me this way, please.
Okay, that's better. He was with that pole for like half an hour. See, the second he swings his head, everyone runs away. Doesn't even need to bite. I hope, you folks, that it actually feels like you're standing here where I'm standing, filming from this aspect.
Sam. She's walking up to you. Okay, go up there.
No, they're not allowed to. If they talk to you, they can
Sam, you get the hold hug.
Pushing guys off to the right is just off the scale this morning. This horse has a meltdown. A few people are going to get their heads squashed. Oh, wait, she's back. She cleaned her top this time. Folks, there are stains all over the top. Wait till the horse moves, you'll see it. Look. Oh, goodness me. I guarantee the troopers are really thinking, should I at least unleash the beast and let him push out into the crowd? Oh, not sure if he just put him away. Did he put him away? Did he put that kid away? I think the Chinese kid, I'm pretty sure I just booted him.
Yeah, they do that. I think many times.
No, it's all good. The Royal Boot, guys, you've seen it being utilised quite a bit recently. The King's Troop actually were utilising it a little bit this past week. Yeah.
In the winter, do you know the 8th of December is a Sunday?
Is it Sunday? I didn't even look that far forward, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I went down in the diary yesterday and I looked at the diary and it said the 8th of December.
Wait, so the King's Troop are leaving, or
They're leaving. They
for
go on
HCAV
on
to
the-
come
they
back?
They go on the they come in on the 25th and they go 25th of November
Yeah.
and they come off on the 8th of December.
another 2 weeks stint? Hopefully in the snow.
Yeah, but you won't see him in their grade. You won't see him in their.
That's what I'm hoping to see.
You won't see it
Winter
like
order.
that.
No, but they'll be in winter order.
Yeah, but they won't be. They'll be in a jacket.
Yeah, but what I mean is, we've never seen that. Oh, I've never seen it.
I've never seen it in a coat. I've seen it in February when they done gun suits, and they had their and they had their unit. They didn't have their coats on. They had their gold uniform, on, so you could actually see their uniform.
So that will be potentially a first for everyone. Seeing them in the winter clothes. We've seen HCAV in their
It's
clothes
only
many
black.
times,
It's
but
only black anyway.
yeah, but it's still kind of, if it snows by some miracle, imagine that, white here, bay horses, black clothes. I mean, that's going to be a photography. We're dream, isn't it, literally? Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. It's good that they're coming back
Only with the
though.
gun salute.
I don't think, to be honest, even
That's in
looking
Hyde Park.
at older footage, I don't think anyone's ever filmed the HCAV here on duty as Kingsguard in the snow. I don't think there's any footage.
I
of
have.
it. Pictures, yeah? No video. Yeah, there will be at some point.
As well, but it was at the back, and you had, do you know the back where the memorial is? That was all white.
Oh, wow.
And the cavalry, especially the blues, especially the lifeguards, when they're with their red jackets,
Exactly.
at the bottom.
Yeah, I bet. Scarlet on white. They're plenty to look forward to them come the autumn.
Winter. Come the winter.
Come the winter. We're kind of what's in the winter now, to be honest. I don't think it's even going to be cold this year, so it doesn't feel like it, does it?
Well, you don't know yet, do you?
Fingers crossed for next month.
Lots of rain on, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, folks. There you heard it from the horse's mouth. 25th of November is the return. First time ever we will see the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery with their all-weather winter long cloaks. I will shortly wander around a little bit. The pit is so busy and squishy here this morning, guys. It would have been super fun to talk to that young girl and ask her if. Anyway, let's not go there. Oh. In fact, I've not actually yet seen the horse directly headbutt somebody by lifting up its jaw, have we? Tell me, God. Was that in there or yesterday?
In there, it does just now.
Ah, that's whatever was here yesterday.
That was a marine.
Yeah, here yesterday as well. Marine mascot.
Was it at the Beatless tree?
I think it's got it must have something to do with being the retreat. Otherwise, it's a bit of a coincidence that he turned up.
Can't remember the name. They just told
Is he still in there or he went?
He's got inside now.
No, but I know he was here yesterday. I saw it on someone else's channel. He was definitely here. He was at this end posing with the
He was
horse.
inside, he went in.
Never mind.
He was posing with the horse.
The marine mascot, apparently, guys, was here. His big fluffy head. But hey, having been horsey starved for a while, good to be back. Just like this fellow, the gatesman, who's also back. Good to see us back on the rounds. He's got plenty of space this morning though, which I think is a good thing, personally. Let's have a little bit of a wander around. It's really good though to have that clarification, because I was already starting to doubt it. I had so many different things, but if a photographer is pretty much convinced that the 25th of November is the date for the King's Troop to return here, then hey, let's all hope that that is the right date. And more importantly, let's hope that we do get some snow, folks, because there is no, that I've seen, footage of HCAV or the King's Troop operating here as King's Lifeguard against an all-white, snow-covered backdrop. Ah, actually, wait. I remember this this trooper very well. Oh. Oh, excuse me. That was unexpected, but kind of predictable, I guess. Unexpected in the sense that I wasn't thinking he'd go over to the horse. I thought to his colleague, but expected in the sense that with this many people, getting through with without having to shout is kind of a pipe dream. Look at that lady's face though, that was super funny. Oh. Wait, hold on. He's gone back up. Wait, he just went back.
No, he's got a message to give him.
Oh, is that what it is? And they're laughing about it, whatever it is. I was just going to say, we never saw that before. Okay, so messages apparently between the two troopers, that end, this end, would make sense, wouldn't it? Otherwise, why else would he have come back a second time? Thinking about it. Noticing the slight issue with the boots and walking this morning. Obviously, they haven't been marching about for a couple of weeks. Put those boots back on again. They are tight. Let's right now he's back in the archway. Hold on, the photographer's got in as well. If the Royal Marine mascot comes back out, we'll we'll try and talk to him. But I'm not sure he's going to be able to reply with a giant, oversized, fuzzy head covering his mouth. Let's see. Bear in mind, next week, folks, is being the retreat out the back. So there is that. And that in part is why we've got them, or why we just had apparently. I didn't know it was the Marine mascot, but that's what the photographer said. Marine mascot. So the mascot went into the stable area.
Eh?
The mascot went in through the gates.
Did he?
I don't know, I'm asking.
No, he went in there.
Ah, well, to the museum probably.
He went inside. No, inside here, in this.
Oh, you can go through the door
door,
here.
yeah.
Ah, okay. No? Alright, so apparently he went into the MOD entrance, probably to remove that giant head and take a breath of fresh air. Now the reason a lot of people, would be a better way to describe it, a lot of people are in the yard is I think we're actually already close. Yeah, we are 10 minutes people, and we've already got the next changeover. I mean, it feels like we just arrived. But the next changeover, yeah, coming up just 10 minutes from now. It's good that actually we did pull the IDs of the two horses, but I completely forgot they were not going to be here for the full hour. Typically about 35 minutes, give or take, 35, 40 minutes for the first shift. But as you just heard, twice actually. One on camera, the other off camera. No issue at all with the shouting. So what I'm guessing is that these particular troopers have come back fully recharged and ready to go. Let's hope they have anyway. 2 weeks is not exactly, the world's longest holiday, but I guess it's better than nothing. So enough time for downtime on the beach, a bit of R&R. Time to contemplate how to deal with unruly tourists. It's so funny because I always thought of Raven as being somewhat small compared to a lot of the lifeguard horses. Being back here now, looking at her in front of the camera, gosh, I mean, she's actually giant. It's kind of put everything into, or put everything back into perspective. I'm talking about perspective, as well as the trooper coming out from his post as gatesman to the front and doing his rounds. We are back to, it would appear, having these beauties coming through the archway into the courtyard. I think that's Alvin on the right hand side, I'm reasonably sure it is. Oh wow, look at this one. How elegant is that horse? Just decided it was nice and clean. Even the HCAV horses didn't make a mess. That was why everybody's, oh. And look at that. They just decided to soil an otherwise pristine yard. And I'm not exaggerating, folks. The yard really is pristine. Not one of the HCAV horses left a single thing. That's an umbrella cover in the middle. The thing looks like a black worm. Not a single piece of you-know-what. Didn't take long, did it? It also will not take long at all for some tourists, to not realise what's just been dropped. We know it's inevitable. Okay, but I'm not going to be that tourist, everyone. Gosh, wow. Woo. Rushing bro, just pushing everyone out of the way.
That is the rule. Sorry.
Alright, where to?
I'm actually really confused, everybody. I was pretty sure that was Joe Biden a second ago. Not only that, he just finished having his pictures taken, and his immediate comment was, "Where to?" Is that not exactly what Biden would say? What are we thinking, folks in the US, after those comments yesterday about introducing Zelensky as Putin, etc., etc.? And then what was it? I think he also introduced Vice President Trump. Interesting times ahead for you guys in the US, whichever way you're voting.
Luke, get in there. Let's do it. Ready, 1, 2, 3. No, I don't think Michael's on.
Taves welcoming us back, everybody. He's like, hello. Uh-oh, we're already getting that tippy top on the ground. We know what that means, don't we? What do we think, guys? Actually, no, he won't quit. He's only got 5.5 minutes until the changeover. I think actually for that changeover, I'll go into the yard on the corner. Simply because, one, there's space, and arguably more importantly, wait for the police vehicle. Arguably more importantly, that will be the first one. So I see that as being a tick in the let's go into the yard column. Hopefully you'll agree. It's okay. How is it that people only realise that much later that there is a camera? Don't worry, don't get excited folks, the officer is not sadly going to evict the tour groups. Hold on a minute. Just when I said it was an all-male affair this morning, and I wasn't lying, we do have a female lifeguard. She's the stablewoman today though, not in ceremonials. Okay, so starting to close everything up. Let's get ourselves onto that corner, guys, right now actually, before we miss the opportunity. Better to stand over here and wait a little bit than miss it. So I'm right on the edge, which is where I will stand. So kind of, what do we call this? Schlitzman's perspective. Oh, it's a US tourist. It goes, thank you, have a great day. Hearing far more US accents actually in London in the last couple of weeks than we've heard all year. Normal holidays, folks, or what's going on? Okay, good that I got into the space rather, on the corner, because look. I'm not sure if they're trying to make him laugh or whatever. Ask him, are you famous? Behind me is the temperature device, the measuring device rather, for the temperature. So I'm perfectly squished on the corner here. It means no one's going to be able to get between myself and the horses. That at the moment is what our troopers are dealing with. They will get moved back, but imagine standing at work, ceremonial function, having that many eyeballs on you constantly. Right, here we go. Love it. She's too busy texting on her phone. That's what we wanted, isn't it? So anyway, we get that double dismount, Octave and Rawdon, but arguably more importantly, we'll get the two new ones as they come out as well, which I see as being the perfect spot. All right. Yeah. Tour guide is eyeballing. Trying to be discreet. The tour guide is eyeballing me, kind of like, hold on a second, like, why are you here with my group? If he says something, you know, I'm not going to keep quiet. It's funny how some of the tour leaders think that it's actually their domain. I mean, in some respects, I guess it is if they're here often, as am I. However, it's neither my domain, nor their domain, nor anyone else's domain except the military's. And it's unfortunate a lot of people don't realise that, or if they do realise it, they don't remember it, I think is a better way to describe it. At least though, we've got some bright light, people. I personally think it's wonderful that there's this much interest in British military tradition here at Horse Guards. I see it as being a plus. Whichever way you look at it, it's a plus. Come on. And everything was absolutely pristine for their first day until those police horses made a mess. Right, so we're just getting ready. The chat inside the gate, so I'm thinking probably about 1 minute or so until those two new horses will come out. There we go. Front row seats, people.
Oxford, stay! Oxford, stand! Eviction! Oxford!
bearded troopers. In fact, they're both bearded.
Hey! Salt! Team boxes! One,
Oh, what a voice. The problem is, I'm not even sure that we've seen, for example, this fellow before. Some of them are super hard to recognise with the beards. He's coming through first, folks. What do we think, Rawdon? What on earth? Right in the distance, the guy. Wait, I'm not sure where is he. Ah, he's disappeared. Somebody was in the archery on their phone. I thought it was actually an employee. They were so close.
dismount!
Of course, a large part of the clank is not just the weight of the kit, but the fact they're having to dismount from such a greater height.
What that?
Octave going in first with the bearded trooper, followed by Rawdon. Absolutely amazing. I mean, really, having not seen it for a couple of weeks, really, really, really incredible. And look at this, round of applause. Hear that? Round of applause from the tourists. Now, I'm hoping that's not because they think it's Disneyland. I'm hoping it's because they admire the professionalism and absolute magnificent beauty of those horses. Extraordinary. And here we go again. Yes, right, where's the guy on the phone? I did wonder why the trooper moved from his post. I want to try and ask him, wait, if I can find him. Hold on one second, I think I found him. Second. No, it's not. Damn it. That would have been super interesting to speak to the person that walked into the arches on their phone. Important call to his broker, no doubt. Sell, sell, sell. MOD officials. Okay. I thought he was going to leave for his post then, but no, he's not. Right, back into the throng, guys. Let's hope we can ID both of these two massive beauties. Trying to think which end would be the smart one to begin with. I think this end to start with. It'd be great to get a full house, wouldn't it? 4 names for the first video of the day. That's looking reasonably like they will be here tomorrow. I'm not so concerned now.
Oh no, don't touch it, don't touch it! No touching! Hand off!
Guys, you're allowed to touch the horse.
Are you?
Yep.
Are you really?
You're allowed. I know it seems weird, I know, but you are allowed.
No, because someone could have a concealed. No, I won't touch him I love touching though, it works.
English tourists, folks, were not aware of what? during the change just now in there, guy on the phone.
I saw it.
Walks,
I saw it.
got
I saw it.
into the arches. I thought I was dreaming. You saw it as well, yeah?
Yeah, I saw it. He's running with a body.
Brilliant. Yeah, he just walks in like he's on the phone to his broker or docs or whatever.
I didn't realize you have some gun there.
Ooh, 5 or 6. Oh, sorry, let me get out of your way.
Go on, get out of everybody else's.
Basically, there are 10 of them.
Just doing that Facebook shorts constant, though. Unbelievable.
All of them Facebook.
Hang on a second, folks.
Cheers, boss. Cheers, boss. Thank you.
Good lord. Hold on one second, folks. It's all kicking off now. I was trying to focus on that. There's a guy here, just appeared recently, a week ago or so. You saw the setup. He's got 3 phones, 3 separate recording devices, all at the same time, all supported by a pole. It's completely ridiculous. I'm sure you'd all agree. So this trooper just shouted in someone's face, get off my boot. Now, we heard it. I hope the microphone picks it up. One of my friends at this NC would definitely have caught it. I don't know who was on his boot, but somebody was touching that perfectly polished boot. And we know that the royal boot should not be mauled. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. 1 second. So the troopers are way on it, aren't they? Like massively. Right, other end. So horse number 3 is, let's have a quick look at the list. Oblivion. Now that, I'm sure, is a new one. I don't recall naming Oblivion. I didn't even know there was a horse called Oblivion. This one, in front of us, is the last one we need to ID, and I'll do that in a minute for you. For all of you. So, not Oman, I was going to say Oman, it was Octave. Octave and Raden behind me. Oblivion. This one, the 4th one. Let me just make a note of those guys so that I don't forget myself. Oblivion, and this one, which I'll work on in a minute. I say in a minute because at the moment there's 0 chance of getting close. I might try and get the hoof number from the side. No way. He didn't shout, he didn't say anything, but you see that? The kid just touched his boots. I'm pretty sure we caught that. And if we knew how long it takes them to polish the boots to this level of perfection, I think they would understand why it's incredibly disrespectful to be putting greasy, crisp-eating hands all over it. This guy just pushing him.
Oh, you probably put your fingers around, yes. Yeah. No, you put your finger on it and you blocked it.
Look, she's being patient and like a lady. Just completely complete lack of social awareness occasionally. Oh wow. How many people are putting their hands on the boots? You knew earlier when he shouted,
Yeah.
Get your hand off my boot. They're just like sticking their greasy hands all over it. Unbelievable.
the
Do
female.
you want me to pause? Sure.
When it's the female, people are a bit more respectful, you know. To the male, it's a bit.
It's strange though, because seeing the massive horses back, I'd actually forgotten how big they are. I never thought people would have kept their distance naturally. It's just like, wow. It actually really puts into perspective compared to the ones that just left, how big these ones are. Apparently they're back in November. King's Troop.
Yes,
for another 2 weeks.
Yes, it's because they were meant to go away for their summer holiday, weren't they?
Shoot me eyes.
So their summer thing this year.
Ah.
So they just did something else.
I mean, 2 weeks is not enough time, is it, for a summer holiday?
That's the problem, isn't it?
Let's be honest.
So yeah, they're back in November. I don't know when, but November sometime.
Let's hope with the snow. Imagine that, eh? That would be a nice thing to see, wouldn't it?
Experience it.
Yep.
The sun is good.
Okay, it's a good point actually that the officer made. The tourists generally, and this is a good point actually, tend to be more respectful, or tended in the last 2 weeks to be more respectful of the lady gunners on the horse. Now, I don't know if that's because they're female, or it's because of the outfit, the size of the horse. I don't know, but it's very true. We saw it ourselves. Okay, so let's go for the full house. One hoof is a mess. Was it a guy that touched the boots? Who was someone touched the boots and said, "Get off my boots"? Oh, really? Oops. A little while ago inside, somebody was on the phone and they just walked around the corner to take their call privately. Oh, what's that? Right, folks, got the last number, I think, and I've got a picture of it. Oh, look at this! Wow! It's getting close to the end. Annoyingly enough, there's a lot of tourist heads in the frame. Otherwise, I would have asked them which 6 we've got here. 6 beauties. Today's actually the most challenging film conditions, in fact. Oh, hold on, who's this fellow? Wow. I'm guessing Marine. We've got we finally found the Marine, folks, the Marine mascot.
Yeah, sure. Show tonight.
Yeah, it'll be a good pop to Willow.
Are you here tonight? There's a big parade tonight. There's some tickets left. 5:30 tonight. 250 musicians from the mass band from Horseguards. Quite spectacular. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you've got to be a pretty tough kind of dude to have that massive head on, haven't you?
You just need to scan the QR.
Don't touch him inappropriately.
Oh, I'll try not to.
Oh, you know. You must have known. Match made in heaven.
Brilliant. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Same yesterday,
What are you doing here?
yesterday.
He was here earlier, and apparently Colin said he went to that door, but couldn't get his head through the door.
Scan that on your phone. Tickets. There's a 250 musicians.
We can.
The stickers range from
He must be really hot in there.
Oh, yesterday, he used to be yesterday, that's very honestly, but today's okay.
Will the metal barriers be staying in front of suits?
Yes, they do.
They do.
Why?
Front row seat.
But you can see.
One second, guys. I think you asked him for his mobile number. They're going out for a date
There's no
tonight.
structure. It does not fit.
It's a lot of metal, actually. Very impressive.
It's like 2 years ago, the barriers were up.
But if it would have obstructed your view, we would have taken them away, but it doesn't. So.
If it does, would I be allowed to stand at the end? Because I'm right on the far end anyway.
Meanwhile, let me get myself back. Oh. Tourist almost got in trouble. And I almost walked into a Royal Marine. Oh dear, one of my colleagues just did. Oops. Oops. I feel bad, I should have pulled him back. Oh dear, that was not good. This is why sometimes here. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, goodness me. It's all going on at once, folks. There's so many people around. Let me ask the fellow. Can I ask you, what is the event this evening?
So it's the mass bands of the Royal Marines doing a ceremony on parade tonight called Beating Retreat. It's about an hour and a half long, 250 musicians, spectacular music and very evocative. And a guard of 100 Royal Marine Commandos. So there's all seating through there, 4,000 seats, and there's about 200 left.
So this is interesting because I thought there was also an event next week.
There is.
Yeah. Okay, thank God. I was thinking, did I buy the wrong tickets? Because this is separate.
This is slightly better, that's the only thing.
Well, of course it is. Come on. Household Division next week?
Yeah.
So primarily a Marines thing.
This is mass bands of the Royal Marines doing a proper beating retreat.
This was not publicised here at Horseguards.
No, but I mean, we've sold, last night we did it and we've sold all 4,000 tickets, so there's a lot of publicity around, but yeah. We just, every 2 years we do it, Household do it every year.
Yeah.
We do it every 2 years, so.
So a pretty rare event.
Tonight, so yeah, good.
Great
Scan
stuff.
the QR code, there's some tickets left.
Brave soul having that head on in this weather. Could you do it? No. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Okay, so there it is, folks. I'm going to hold up the leaflet to the screen. There are apparently some tickets left if any of you want to see it. It's a real pity, actually. I haven't looked. I can't do it tonight anyway. That, folks, is the QR code. I'm just holding it up to the screen. If any of you want to scan it, you will be able to book a ticket. Hopefully that will work. I think he said 200 tickets left for this evening. And this is a very, very special event as it only happens every 2 years. Whereas the HCAV Beating Retreat is annually. That will be the one that hopefully I'm at next week if I'm in London.
Okay.
Brilliant. Wow, he must be really, really hot. But to see the Royal Marines here handing this out as well, handing out the leaflets, looking magnificent, these gents. Brilliant thing to see, really brilliant thing to see. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. Somebody knocked into him, but no one's fault. It is very, very, very hard to film here, guys, at times. Today's been a very good example of that. Super challenging. However, overall it went pretty well. We'll finish up in a minute. Okay, 4,000 seats in fact, and 200 left. They sold it out yesterday apparently. They'll definitely sell it out tonight. If any of you manage to get this QR code off my video, can scan it, guys. Attend. Not only will it be an amazing thing to see, you won't see it again for 2 more years, and argue most importantly of all, by far, is the Royal Marines. And next week is HCAV. I can't remember. I mean, actually, when I booked my tickets, it was weeks ago. There were not a lot of seats left, so I don't know if there are seats still available for Beating the Retreat next week, which, to be honest, will be quite an amazing thing. If it's anything to go by, last year was extraordinary, so it should be the same this year. Anyway, folks, we have, sadly, pretty much reached the end.
Last few tickets for tonight's show, ladies and gentlemen, sold out last night. A few tickets left for tonight.
Oh. Uh-oh. This bro here, just as we're concentrating on the Marine, this bro here walked himself into the archway. Now he thinks it's funny. I'll try and talk to him 1 second, guys. Not liking the disrespect, to be honest. Dude, what happened? Did you walk around the corner? Like,
Yeah, that's what he
what,
did.
to see what was going on, to see what was around the corner? You're kind of like wondering what's around the
Okay,
corner. or-
He, as soon as he felt me, he looked, and then he just stopped. Get back!
So you almost scared your mum even. Oh dear. Okay, it wasn't intentional. Disrespectful to walk in the archway? No, because it was an innocent mistake. However, I personally think that the stomping after the event was not particularly respectful. Anyway, it is what it is, folks. It's a pity. It was such a very pleasant, straightforward day until then. But hey, it is what it is. I'll be back soon, probably very soon. Wait, I've not got another one, have we? Uh-oh. Key thing is that the trooper who we've seen here is not actually well known as a super big shouter, but he is known for not taking any nonsense. So the fact that he's on it that much, as well as the shouts at the front, brilliant. I would say that I don't know this, but quite possibly they've been told do not take any BS from the tourists, because this is a very different HCAV to the HCAV we saw leaving here 2 weeks ago. Seems they've a little bit refreshed, a little bit recharged, and clearly ready to deal with idiots, which is great. I think we'd all agree on that. Anyway, guys, back soon. Again, as I mentioned in the previous video, if I am away for a couple of days, do not blame me. Just a heads up now, it's not confirmed. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'll be here again soon. Bye for now, guys.